If you are wondering why your confidence is so low and want some tips on how to unleash your inner badass, then watch this video to find out. And for the best info on how personal development can help you live your life with courage and confidence, then subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every week. I'm Mischaela Richter, and I'm an ICF certified personal development coach who helps entrepreneurs and creatives get unstuck and find more meaning and purpose in their life and in their work. And now it's your turn. For more info on what I do, check out my website at mischaelarichter.com. First of all, I want to preface this with a little explanation about the difference between coaching and therapy. So therapy tends to dive into the past and discover what happened back there that led you to where you are today. Why are you the way you are? Whereas coaching just starts with right here, right now. You're this way. How do you want it to be moving forward? So it's very present and future focused. So with that in mind, why is your self-confidence so low? Regardless of what happened in the past, what's happening in the present is that it's starting in your mind. It's starting with the thoughts that you're having. So if you take a minute to check in with the thoughts that are happening up there and how it's making you feel, take a listen to that. Like, what are those thoughts? It could be something, it could be things like, I'm stupid, I'm ugly, no one cares what I have to say, I have nothing to offer, why bother, what's the point, right? Like really negative stuff. Okay, so you're creating some awareness about what's going on up there in your mind. So the next step is to start writing it down, like really developing an awareness around what the messaging is that's going on up there in your mind. You know, we really want to create an awareness of what the relationship is that you have with yourself. So really pay attention to those thoughts. Like take a day or two or a week even to collect that evidence and get it down on some paper. Now, if you've ever done any journaling and found it to be helpful, then drop a yes in the comments below. Journaling is so good for helping to clarify our thoughts, so let's encourage others to do some more of it. Okay, so you've clarified your inner critic. I want you to just take that and set it aside for a moment. So now, I want you to imagine a place that feels really comfortable and safe. Like put yourself in your happy place for a few moments. Got it? Think about it. Happy place. Great. So now I want you to imagine that in this happy place where you feel really comfortable and safe, there's another being there. And this being is your champion. This being believes in you unconditionally, loves you no matter what, totally has your back, and is a total badass. So really bring to life this like most badass version of yourself. What do they look like? What are they wearing? How do they walk? What's their vibe like? Really bring it alive. And remember, this part of yourself is totally here for you. Like they don't care what anybody else thinks. Their main concern is number one, and that is you. The last step is to go back to those negative comments that came from the perspective of the inner critic and take a look at them and imagine what would your inner badass have to say in response to each of those points. Okay, this is a being, remember, that loves you and believes in you and is not taking any of that crap. So give each one of those negative thoughts a positive reframe from the perspective of your inner badass. What would their response be to each one of those things? This is the process of changing our thoughts. When we can create a shift in the way we're thinking, that changes a shift in how we're feeling. So imagine if the thoughts that you're having were coming from the perspective of your inner badass instead of your inner critic, how would that change how you feel? How would that change your actions? So now you have a better idea of where that low self-confidence is coming from and what you can do to turn it all around. So try this exercise out and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your feedback. And if you're interested in knowing more about how we can work together, check out my website. It's mischaelarichter.com and reach out. I would love to work with you. And thanks to the wonders of technology, I can work with people from anywhere in the world right through our screens. So Go on over and check that out. Also, if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends. My mission is to help everyone live their full potential with courage and confidence. So please help me in achieving that mission.